Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Welcome to the Rec Room. Top of the week to you. Sorry it's the bottom of the weekend. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, unless, of course, you've already passed it or haven't even gotten there yet. Maybe it's only the halfway point of your weekend. I don't know. So, hope everything is well in your world. We've got one of these kind of random things going on tonight. Sunday is usually not a scheduled day, but I figured, usually everybody equates Monday, the work day, with grinding. I'm like, hey, why not get a head start? Doesn't that what everybody wants to do? Yeah, nobody ever said that. But anyway, we're going to be here trying to get some of this stuff out of the way. It's going to be a little bit more of a casual thing. I know I always try to keep it casual, but like this is like the casual on top of the casual. So, um, yeah, if I talk a little bit longer, and if you're not in any rush for me to get to the grinding, well, that's kind of what's going to happen tonight because may not even be a full stream unless I get ultra distracted. So hard to say. But if you are new to the Rec Room, this is your virtual hangout for creative project updates, pop culture commentary, and deep dives into franchises that inspire any of the above. It's kind of our special blend of creatives, casuals, and interactive strategists. Everybody's welcome. I know it's kind of tough with the gaming space. Not everybody's into gaming, so I try to keep it interesting. I try to add entertainment. There probably should be a disclaimer. Take what you will from that. But at the same time, if anybody's into the strategy and in-depth stuff, I try to think out loud. Try to give you my thoughts to know what the process is because I'm no stranger to games. I'm no pro, but at the same time, I want to keep it interesting for everybody to the best of my ability. And I appreciate everybody who's been hanging out with us. It has been a wild ride. We are just months away from hitting the 2 year mark. And I'm very thankful to see that things are finally getting a little bit of steam. It's nice to see that on a daily basis we're getting some viewership now. And thank you all of you who check in because really you've got a lot to pick from out there. I get it, whether it's politics or the pigskin rodeo or Fortnite or whatever. You've got a lot to pick from, and the fact you hang out with me here for a bit is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for that. So I guess I'll get started on some of the usual stuff. Couple notes tonight. So first and foremost, thank you for the new follow on Twitch. I do my best not to out anybody, but it is somebody I know, and it was so great to actually connect with somebody that I worked with in retail and gaming about 20 years ago. So it was completely out of the blue. I was on a mission to go talk to somebody I knew, and in passing, ran into the individual, and it was great to reconnect. So I don't know if he'll be watching tonight or not, but thank you very much for that, and great to catch up. And I think we may also have a new follow on Pilled. So I don't know if it's the same one I possibly caught last week. I don't know if the notifications were delayed, but if we have a revolving door on Pilled, that is quite all right. I understand that. But at the same time, I don't want to discount if we do have a new follow since then. Greatly appreciated. Because I know sometimes I'm working on one machine and then I'll be working on one in the studio, so I may not always see notifications. But I know we're this close to hitting a milestone, so I thought we hit that tonight with a new one, but I'll have to double check. If we have hit that milestone, I'll make it official either tomorrow or once we get there in case we haven't. So I don't necessarily have anything I can do for, dropping confetti out of the air or, fireworks or all that kind of crazy stuff. But at the same time, it has definitely been an uphill climb for the audience. So I appreciate those of you who've been hanging around, and I know we've had more people hanging out in the chat. And just so chat's always welcome and appreciated. It's tough because I don't have the real estate on screen, especially since we've got 4 platforms. But we are on Odysee, Pilled, Twitch, and YouTube, and I do my best to keep an eye on everything. Barring me getting distracted from being in something, I will do my best to address everything that I can. And I wish we could get everybody, chatting together through a common one. If we don't have that, that's fine, But at the same time, I'll do my best to address everybody across the platforms that we're on. So that's what we got going on there. So as far as what's kind of going on under the hood, Sunday is kind of a Sunday afternoon, evenings, a little bit of a work session, but at the same time, it's not nearly as strenuous as like the writing and the recording stuff that goes on during the week. And if anything, for me, it's kind of like a time to catch up on some less mentally strenuous things. And I had something on my list today for getting paperwork done to see with Amazon and the digital press, like it's everybody's favorite time of year for like tax season and stuff, and I just want to make sure I had my ducks in a row with at least having a sense of what kind of happened with the first year of doing the book sales. And it's kind of interesting to me, and I'll talk a little bit about process tonight because I mean some of you may or may not be entrepreneurial. So those of you who are probably way more proficient and experts than me, and those of you not, maybe just I'm kind of showing some of the things that go on, maybe things that you wouldn't consider if ever getting into a creative venture, whether economic or otherwise. And I've worked under this mindset for a long time that you've got to focus on the things that make your business or your product or your brand most relevant to your skill set. The piece that you are critical that can't be done without, you got to focus on that to get it there. So in my case, that has been the writing, because the world that has been in my head for the last 20 years needs to get translated into a product that people are interested in. So I've been trying to get the writing done, and it has been difficult because of juggling life responsibilities and careers, so I'm not very strong on the business side of things, and that's why I'm playing a little catch up now, trying to get used to some of that stuff. And I had somebody ask me a very important question on Saturday that pertains to the business side of it. Like, he's like, why aren't you on like social media? Why aren't you doing these things? And why are you waiting this long to promote? And I'm like, and to overlap this with some game industry stuff, is like, I personally feel that it's much easier to sell a product that exists, because I know people that have known me for 20 plus years, and they've been hearing me talk about this book and this franchise and all this, and they're like, never thought you'd get it done. So I think it was very critical over the last year to get things into a completion stage and now be like, here it is. Here's the first product. It is now physically complete and it is available for purchase. So now that there is actually a tangible product, now I'm going to be playing catch up to talk, business and promotion, marketing, all that stuff. I mean, and it's not easy starting from zero, but at the same time, at least it makes more sense when there is something to show. So on the video game side of that, myself and friends, who've talked development on and off over the last, who knows how many years, there is a concept in the gaming world known as vaporware. So I don't know if any of you have a favorite game franchise that you've been looking to a next iteration, and sometimes those things go into what is referred to as development hell. It seems like, well, they got pushed back, it got delayed, there's problems with this, there's a new platform, there's new technology. And sometimes developers overcome that, and what happens is you finally have a finished product. Sometimes it lives up to your expectations, and sometimes it does not. But in some cases, those products almost never see the light of day, and that's what vaporware is. It's like you keep hearing about it, you eventually reach the point where you shrug your shoulders and say, it's probably never happening. So I eventually reached a point where I'm, starting to feel like, yeah, it's almost like my product in the form of Firewall Protocol Saga. It felt like vaporware that was never going to happen just because it was taking so long. But thankfully, that is not the case. There is now a tangible product. So I just figured I'd share some insights with you. And one other cool thing that happened this weekend, so it's kind of been on my to-do list for a while. A friend of mine is connected with local martial arts tournaments because of a clothing brand that he has, and I was picking his brain, and apparently not nearly as much cost associated with trying to get a table set up, but I'm like, I may possibly see if I can see what's going on in the local area. I mean, on top of the potential craft shows and Comic Cons that I'm trying to get established in, I'm going to see if there's any viability with the martial arts scene, because again, the Firewall Protocol Saga is very heavy in the martial arts. Especially with trying to talk about some really cool and epic and dynamic fight scenes, in long form, because of course have to read about it rather than see it visually until we get to the far down the road stages of film. But it's just going to be one more avid try, so thankfully got some progress done on that this week. So as I drop my list, I figure one of the other things is talking about pop culture wise, it's mostly, anime stuff. So again, I'll probably be enjoying the heck out of Solo Leveling 2 and Shangri-La Frontier. And there's actually kind of interesting. I'm somebody who hates spoilers. It's very rare that I would delve into spoiler territory, and I think thanks to the YouTube algorithm, I saw something that may have been a potential spoiler, and thankfully I forgot about it by this week's episode. So once I did see, I'm like, oh, that's what they were talking about. So thankfully I'd forgotten it, and I didn't know the characters associated with a spoiler. So it didn't happen, but definitely enjoying the action stuff I'm seeing this far. So we'll see where things go. And one of the other things, which I've never really talked about food on a pop. I don't know if food counts as pop culture, because I mean, it's kind of more of a real life thing rather than being fictional. But Sunday is also kind of a day that affords a little bit more freedom to get experimental with cooking and stuff. And we've got a couple great local Thai chains around here. and I don't get to experience or appreciate that very often. And when I do, though, I still like have some reservation because some of the stuff that is out there probably super high in sodium, and trying to work at it from a health conscious standpoint, it's like, you know what, why don't I try working on that? So there's been times I've tried to look up, the name of the dish, see if I could find any online recipe, and thus far have not been successful. But as tonight, I think I got a little closer to trying to replicate something. And I'm not somebody who's big on, talking about, things like coconut milk stuff and things like that. I'm more on the soy and the garlic side of things. So I had this thing I put together today, which was mostly soy and garlic and the Thai red curry paste, I think. So it actually turned out pretty well. So unfortunately, I don't have any pictures because I didn't do an accurate assortment of vegetables, but as an experiment, I was reasonably happy with it. So you can chalk that into things talked about on the casual side. And one other piece of note for those of you who've been seeing the I don't know if there's been much hair lighting on fire, but I almost want to refer to it as Y2 TikTok. Because obviously the Y2K thing was quite the scare and was nothing of substance. And it was interesting that I happened to check TikTok last night, and it was after midnight. And of course, there's this giant notice that popped up and said, "Oh, due to the ban, you can't do anything with it." And it was kind of weird that by the time I got up this morning, I was like, "Oh, it seems to be mostly working as normal." So it's I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I don't care. Part of me is kind of like, well, I wouldn't mind if it's one last platform for me to have to wrangle, because even TikTok itself as a social media thing has been kind of a distraction with so much stuff needing to get done. But it's still operational, and I still do have stuff that I would like to get out there, but it's just a matter of time with all of the spinning plates going on. So there's a reason why TikTok has not been updated much on our side, but at the same time, it apparently looks like it's functioning normally. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I guess with what's going on tonight, we're back on some Metal Slug Attack Reloaded, which of course was at one point a mobile game, and then had the plug pulled on it and has resurfaced as a standalone game in a mostly complete fashion. But the developer has at least put out one update already for free, so I guess can't complain there. Hopefully we will eventually see a mostly complete product with content as it gets converted. Hard to say, though. I don't know what their monetary return is on the game. Right now, it feels like we're one of the only ones holding down the fort over on the Twitch side. I know there's been a couple other streamers that are playing it, but they've got other things they're rotating in and out, maybe different language based. So right now, we're one of the only English ones covering it on Twitch. I haven't really checked YouTube. But either way, we've been seeing viewership across YouTube and Odysee as well. So thank you guys. I don't know what games are of most interest to you, but we've kind of got these others in rotation, and I would prefer to get, at least a nigh reasonable complete state on some of these before moving on. But I'm definitely reaching the point of a little bit of burnout. I want to get some more stuff in. I just don't know what and what graphics to do just yet. But either way, thank you for hanging out. So this is very cool, and I think we'll get on with the game here. And we are on episode 28, which I called Neglected Elites, because I was thinking about it, for as much as we've been putting into story mode and the ultimates lately, I'm like, you know what? We've leveled up a bit. I think I got to at least do a couple more attempts at some of these world stages, because we're not able to finish our leveling up on the supporters until we do. So that'll be part of the plan tonight. Doesn't mean we're not going to end up on story mode and other stuff. I may, bounce around a bit like we usually do, so I can try to keep it interesting, but yeah, some of these metal unlocks are going to be few and far between, and if there is no player level of cap, hard to know where we're going to feel like, yeah, it's time to move on or take a break. Yeah, we rolled past the 99 million space bucks amount, so yeah, we'll never spend into that without having to get all the characters leveled up from an HP and an attack and ability standpoint. So let's do a brief warm-up here on my typical go-to of 15.3, and then maybe we'll switch over to the Elite mode right after that. I do this one because it's quick, gets us some easy XP, and it has an increased chance of activating a random boss, which will give us more medals than some of the lower levels, so there's sometimes method to the madness. But of course, it gets pretty boring doing this over and over again, so beyond that, we'll move on, either do some item collecting, and just see what kind of shenanigans we get into here.
Mission complete.
Yeah, we went quite a few in a row last time and didn't activate the boss very easily, so kind of a nuisance at times. And of course, I've speculated that the boss usually shows up somewhere between 9 to 12 playthroughs, and there's other times we maybe would do out of 6 matches had bosses pop up at maybe almost every other time, but we were doing more bouncing around rather than playing the same one over and over again. So I have no idea what kind of back-end algorithm the thing has. Call to Stealth is in the house on Twitch, and of course he asks, back to the grind, and the answer is, you know it. For better or for worse, there's a time spot to fill. And there we go, number 2. The boss has shown up. How about that? The lucky charm, that must be it. Call to Stealth is in control of the boss showing up. So here we go. Let's at least get a couple thousand medals out of this, and then we'll switch over to Elite mode and then get crushed entirely.
Mission start. Okay.
Alright, what am I doing? I am playing in the complete wrong mode here. I need to be scrambling on the AP increase here, because I am not paying attention. Throw some Nova in. Tank Buster. Throw in some Lightning. Throw in some Dragunov, and then everybody else. We've got the resources now. And Leona dies. You hear the pitiful scream in darkness. And that's out. And throw some missiles. And ensue chaos. The end.
Mission complete. Thank you.
Alright, there we go. And we got a Holy Water, which we were kind of short on the last time, so that can't hurt. But I think that's more for units that we were needing for some of the Ultimate Mission stuff, so I'll have to revisit, figure out who we want to apply that to. But so there we go. There's 2,800. That's at least enough for one pull. And we're getting close to getting Peregrine Falcons unlocked, but have not done so yet. So let's watch them throw us some Slugmobiles, Utans, and hey, who called it? And oh yeah, Tira. We don't have any her yet. Of course, we're not finished. Okay, let's check the upgrade spectrum here. What we got? Alright, so Slugmobile should be here in the favorites somewhere. I think Utan. So, Hayakataro's not finished, Tira's not finished, and clearly not ready. Utan's not finished. Okay, so they're all behind. So he needs one more. He needs a lot more. Utan probably needs at least 2 more. Well, if he got 2 on that one, I'm guessing it's about 20 or 30 apiece. So, we got a ways to go. Tira, ways to go. That's unfortunate. Okay. But as promised, let's go on this world mode elite stuff. Let's get crushed. So oh, that's right, we left off with the boss on Brazil. So we had this clean sweep where we got stuck over here in Saudi Arabia on one of these first 2 missions for a while. Then after that, just blew right through the rest of them, blew through Brazil mostly with almost no difficulty, and then got stalled on the boss. So we have since leveled up to 49. But this Owen and rear combo was kind of problematic. So let's see if our current team can do what we need. So they've... Oh, they're not even at 49s yet. So let's get everybody upgraded. At least until we figure out who we want to move in or out. Get some Barrel Toss and Clark upgraded. Get some I Die From a Sneeze Leona upgraded. Still baffles me the fact she's carrying a gun and yet this version of her doesn't even use a firearm like her normal Metal Slug counterpart. Dragunov. Miss I Snipe from a Distance, who's already taken care of. And then... take care of that. It's kind of interesting that it's like you'd almost expect her to have a hammer in hand, considering you can barely even see the rifle that she is potentially shooting the lightning from. Alright, Tank Buster, anime, waifu, looking pink hair individual. Very plug suit oriented design from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Mr. I'm gonna sit in the front line Tarma and annoy the snot out of everybody. And then we got Marble Toss and Marco here. Not, for the record, these are not official names, of course. In case there's any question. Alright. The Iron Vermilion, which I have no classy name for. We'll just have to go with that. The Iron Vermilion, known as Iron Vermilion. And then we have who I affectionately refer to as Broadzilla, circa whatever Turtles movie of the original live-action variety. And we have the Blowfish, which also does not yet have a catchy name. Okay, so let's see if we can whoop on Owen in the space tank here. Because it would be nice to get these, these supporters finished up. Especially Dragunov, since she's the one we kind of use all the time. Alright, so if I recall, this thing's going to get a little close here, but not necessarily be able to hit us right off the start, but we're going to get slammed by some other stuff as soon as it sees fit. Okay, so the question is, who do I bring out first? Maybe do some sniping. I don't care if we take a couple hits on the base. Oh yeah, this is the one where you had a Toa issue. Yeah, she sits there and starts grilling us. Get her knocked back. Maybe she can help. Of course, Owen's probably a nuisance. There, get some lightning dropped on him. Okay, let's get Marco. Oh, what is Owen doing on the base? Get off my base. So apparently they ripped through Nova. And we're going to chip away at the base here until I can get them pushed back. Okay, this is not going so well. Okay, that didn't go well at all. They've got black counts. Thankfully, they don't have the 50-plus commanders dropping guerrilla missiles on us all day. Okay, let's change. Well, actually, I'll change strategy up first here. Need to get Tarma out there faster because he's got the evasion and the annoying frontlining mechanic, I guess as I'll call it. Much like Whack-A-Mole Old Man Ptolemaeus from a couple episodes ago. Alright, let's do this a little faster here. Alright, now we wait for Tarma to get going. Get off my porch!
Can I politely invite you to step off my porch?
Alright, so let's try that. Let's get him up there. Maybe a Leona, if she doesn't die. And then maybe Nova right away. Get rid of that. Yeah, so Owen's a problem. But let's get another Tarma up there. And then maybe another Marco. Oh, oh, that's right. We had an issue with him doing a knockback. We can knock back multiple Tarmas here, pal. Alright, now we got multiple Millies out there. Let's get some upgrades going. Or not multiple Millies, but Tarmas. Alright, once I get more of those guys, we'll be in better shape. Alright, let me get one of these in. Double up here. Okay, we finally got Owen out of there. There we go. Now we got the Iron Vermilion. We got Tarma's pushing. Start riding the tank. Alright, almost maxed. Now we're maxed out. Buy some cheap stuff. That Marco sits back there. Helps out. Oh, they're pushing again. Let's get these guys back up there. Somehow they got through the Tarmas. Uh-oh. And push back here. Get that other timer up there. You know, Nova up there. More lightning, please. Have some missiles. Let's go wait for the medic. Put the blowfish out there. Let's get Godzilla out there. And do this, and do this. There we go. That thinned him out. Now we just gotta hit the tank. Get up there, Tarma. Get up there. Almost got this. Come on. There we go.
Thank you.
Did I get a chance to check out the Shadow Tactics achievement? No. Yeah, it's been a very staggered day. That didn't cross my mind this afternoon. And the game is chaotic. How do you keep track of what is going on? The short answer is, I don't. I am basically just throwing stuff out on the field based on what's available. 90% of the time, I'm probably not even looking at what's happening. I basically will glance up and see, oh, stuff's missing. Better remedy that. But I actually probably catch more in watching the replay at times, like, oh, I didn't even see that was going on. All right, so fantastic. We now completed another section, which means we now have some stuff here for the supporters. Let's take care of one of these here. Dragon is up to date. Now we also have 2 out of 3 on the shields to get her upgraded a little bit more. But maybe we'll come back to that, because we really haven't spent much time on trying to upgrade these guys. Now it looks like we could get him another medicine here. Then we'd be just missing these shield things. Alright, anybody else beside him? Alright, shields, 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 and shields. So, apparently that was the last one we needed there. So now we just gotta get Scotia and Mars people up to Platinum. Then once we get the shields, we can get all their second abilities, which is mostly just increase in usage. Nothing super fancy there. Alright, so this may have given us something for finishing one of those. 800, we'll take it. Anything else? Rita with an attack icon. Ooh, the blue van. I'm gonna have to switch to that. I think we're still using the blue base. Nothing there, nothing there. Okay, so we got enough for another poll, but let's do a little cosmetic alteration here. I don't think there's anything I'm going to switch to here. Gotta stick with Dragunov for the time being. Unless we find something ultra fun. Oh, there's Leona's classic one. Can't tell if that's Mostro, the new character, or something else. One thing, oh, side note here, I didn't even realize, I was looking at some stuff, see if there's any updates. I didn't realize that one of the characters we got in the update was actually a brand new character. Thus far, the game launched with one brand new character in the form of Mostro, and then they said one of the ones in the update, Reika for Liberty, was also new, and I thought she just was another rehash from something from the mobile format. But that's cool that they're actually making effort to do a new sprite-based character or new stats and stuff. So hopefully that means there's intent to support it for a while, even though, again, I don't know how economically viable this is if it's not getting a lot of traction. So hopefully they're finding it enough to get the game finished up. Alright, here comes the Utons and Slugs, and Mummy Trevors. Yep, Mummy Trevor and Slugcopter. Call the Stealth is asking me if I, oh, and there's our free one. Squirrel! 1 second, I'll get back to you. Alright, hopefully a Trevor there. Okay. So, Call to Stealth was asking me if I'm enjoying the writing process for the second book. Technically, yes, because it's already written and I'm just editing and polishing. So yeah, that's easier. I mean, but I am still doing a lot of... I still have to draft some new sections because, I'm kind of taking my old stuff, looking at it, keeping what works, but also retyping everything. So when it comes to something that's out of date or maybe missing detail, I still have to, what's the word I'm looking for? Exercise that part of the brain that does the translation, which can be still a bit tiring, but, at least knowing it's written, I know the process isn't going to have to be another 20 years. Yes, that's the long way of saying it. Oh, man, there's a question I was supposed to ask you earlier. And I'll put this. This is going to be an Easter egg for anybody that runs across this. So, Call of Stealth, did you or did you not pick up on the section of where there was a dinosaur in the first book? It was not called as such, but I'm curious to see if people will pick up and figure out where there was. Because with it being sci-fi, most people are like, this thing got fantasy stuff in it. Alright, so I was going to go check these guys to figure out if anybody upgraded here, although it's doubtful. Oh, the Slug did. Okay, or the Slug mobile. Alright, cool, there's a platinum. And not... Oh, it doesn't matter if this thing's maxed out or not. We're not really using it. It's not nearly as compelling as Biker Tarma. I got the thinking emoji back, so not... He's one of the few who has completed Ascendant Chaos, which, again, I've got a shirt I've got to work on, which is essentially got to become a trophy or achievement, because it is a long book. Only half as long as the controversial book that Brandon Sanderson's getting in trouble for, but still long no less to the faint of heart, who may not frequent in such long literature. Alright, so let's go, let's see what Germany looks like here on the elite form. See if we get smoked. All for the sake of Mars people. Don't really care. Oh, I didn't. Well, I guess I didn't need to upgrade anybody, but we'll see how this goes first. I guess we can turbo it until they start showing up. Oh, and they're showing up with something big, no less. Alright, let's see if we can get a Nova out there. Go for Nova. Oh, Hairbuster Ribberts on approach. She's gonna die. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah, she died unsurprisingly, but okay. Nova's gonna do her job effectively. That's a lot of shields, guys, but I don't know if it's gonna matter. Lightning Theo should hopefully help. Yep. Theo's helping with the Hairbusters. Clark can help out a little bit there. There we go. That's a good combination working. Don't need to time it quite so much yet. Go get him with your knife, Dragonov. He's got evasion, but that knife I wouldn't expect much out of. So, Call the Stealth says it sounds familiar, but he can't place it. Which is fine, because that's kind of partially the intent, too. Now, once, you know, if it were an animated movie form, it'd be unmistakable, hence why the language makes it a little complicated to figure out some of those subtle things which are going to lead to other stuff for, like, Book 2 and onward. And the reason it came to mind just recently is because I'm working on a section in Book 2 starting tomorrow, which relates to that scene in Book 1. So there was a reason why I wasn't just abstracted out of the way. Wow, ooh, they're knocking me back there. Let's get moving on a little quicker here. Alright, let's get Nova. Broadzilla getting wrecked. Get another Biker Tarma up there to help out. See, they kind of stalemated us there. We need a little bit more. Let's get more of the long range of the Iron Pavilion going here. Maybe an extra Broadzilla. Oh, no. Maybe an extra one. I think I had a little too much AP on the small fries here. There. Okay, now we just get the Boarfish in there. And then we do. There we go. This ought to help. Oh, cool. Didn't even know we were at the base. That ought to do it. You only got a B. $9.40. Okay. I guess we'll make an effort, see if we can get through this. If not too much problem. If not, we'll see how we do on story mode. Ah, yes, this one with the rocket guys dropping in off the start. Still gonna prioritize Nova, I think. Okay. Oh, it's not the Rocket guys. Ooh, they're bringing performers out. Eee. No, we need Nova. Get out there. Hold the fort, and get knocked back. Get knocked back to the base. Let's get a Tarma next. Tarma's gonna evade and keep him locked in. The good thing is those things are close quarters more so. Come on, Marco. Come on. Nova. This is me without playing a medic. You know what? Maybe that's my problem. I haven't had Navy in here in a while. Oh, I heard that Tarma go down. Oh, we're getting AP, though. Get him off the porch. Get him off the porch. They're kicking in the porch. Ooh, there we go. That was close. Missile him. Man, did they get awfully close there. That was a tortured stream, like always. Somebody on their team, though. Alright, I'm gonna throw some missiles at you now. We're gonna kick your porch in. You got the AP. Look at that. How you like it? Yeah, only a B grade, I know. Go down in infamy. How did this game do on the mobile version? Honestly, I don't know. I didn't even know it existed, if that, you know, so... my understanding was that people liked it. I mean, it sounded like it got supported for a long time, because they didn't even pull the plug on it until 23, and I think I saw that it released in 2016. So if it lasted for 7 years, I mean, that seems like it's an impressive feat, you know. I mean, I just don't know how they're going to translate, because usually the mobile game is based on events on a regular basis. And right now we've only seen one update after 5 months. And I don't know if we're going to see any kind of interface changes to try to account for that. So basically, it's just giving us extra story content, which seems like a fair way to do it. No complaints. But my personal thing is I just want to see some of the other cool characters that they've not yet put in this one. Like with Leona being a favorite character, there's at least like 4 other iterations of her with different stats and stuff. So I would like to see that become a reality. I'm sure there's other fun stuff too that I don't know about. But... All right, so I don't know if our Leona lightning strategy is going to work here, but we'll find out. This will become our replacement if it does. Oh, he's stabbing our base. Not going so well. Oh my goodness. Bye-bye base. Okay, that strategy does not work. Very similar, other than the fact they threw a Dion mustard at us. Alright, so let's lead with a Nova or Tarma. Oop, on turbo still. That's waiting a little long for Tarma here. How did they bring that size spaceship out of the base, huh? Alright, so Nova first. Yeah, Nova, then... Oh, they're still already cutting base quite a bit here. There we go. Get them off the porch. Off the porch. And... Overkill. Did they introduce new skins? The grind would continue. Yes, it would. I mean, we've unlocked the other characters, but we have not finished the story mode stuff, which I may have to take a look at tonight because we haven't visited that in a while. And Call to Stealth Mini is watching. Fantastic. The easy one for him to get started with, as time, time permitting. Click on a bunch of things. Okay, so I don't know of any stronger characters to. You know what? This is the multiverse version here, so I could put in some of the other stronger characters we've discovered, like Abby here, but that's range. We're not getting stuff set up early enough here. Do we need to, like, launch out the door with a mummy or something here? I guess somebody with knockback. Theo's still expensive for her durability there. We need a quick response on this one. Say, other than that new guy, not new guy, but the guy we just start putting in, Damien. Oh, you know what? We have to tinker with some nets or something here. Where's Annette? She's not super cheap, but she's gonna be better than Leona if we can get her out there. You know, and maybe a Rita for knockback. Let's try a couple of them. All right, what we got? All right, so the other thing is to spend a little too long on the action points here. Let's get somebody out the door quicker and keep some knockback going. So Rita might be able to help out with that. Keep them off the base for buy us a couple extra minutes here. Oh, she's getting knocked back. Oh, she's getting knocked back by them. Come on, Timer, go help out. She's got a late startup, it looks like. Trying Marco next, but this is not looking good. Especially on a spaceship right there. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting some people back. So we need more firepower. More firepower. More firepower. There we go. Now we can push back. And push back a little faster. There we go. Wow, Rita and Annette really helped. There we go. Now we get the Iron Million and the Bullfish. There we go. Bingo. That's what we want to see. I'll take it.
Thank you.
Cool. All right, so we just got the boss, but before we do that, let's go take a look at this. Oh, finish it up already. And we're not finished. All right, check for upgrades. There we go, there's a couple. There's a platinum. There's a gold. Why is he sitting here? Well, I must got the parts for him before we finished last time and not even noticed. Doesn't hurt. Okay. And then I think the other thing was the cow catcher, which I don't know if that's finished yet. No, it's not. Okay, we'll leave that alone. Okie dokie. Where are we going here? Let's try the boss, see if we can get that finished. And I'll stop with Germany if we get the boss. I'll save the final one with Alaska for next time. Oh, and this is a challenging one too because the hairbuster closes in pretty quick, so maybe I've got to get Rita out the door fast. Haven't played this one on normal in a long time. Alright, yeah, so he moves in really quick here. I don't think we can knock him back, but... yeah, he's like right on top. If there is a knockback ability, I'd take it, but I don't know if that works that way with that thing. Throws much chaff in the air. Get Tarma out there. Oh, she's down. Oh, they're on the base. Ah. That's not gonna work. Oh, we got the dragon. crazy is the Dragon Yasuke is not even the boss. Who was thinking of cupcakes over there? I think that's probably Shizuna, because it probably wasn't Dion. Either way, I'd be like, mustard and cupcakes? Gross. Unless it was a mustard cupcake, in which case, it better not have any sugar in it. Alright, that didn't go so well. I really need a cheap unit to throw out there, and if Rita's the cheapest unit, that is not helpful. So let me maybe take the hits here. Let's see if we can get Nova out there. Because Rita didn't hold her own. Then let's get a Tarma out there next. He may have knockback ability at least, even if it doesn't knock back. Actually, it might be Marco that did that for us. Alright, can I get a Rita in there just in case? She does. Let's go doubled up. Come on, take care of the weak links. Get rid of them. And then get the big stuff. Try to get the range, get that back row cleaned out. Yeah, there you go, 100 million. There we go. Clean them out. Clean them out. Get some lightning going. Put some missiles at them. Come on, Brugzilla. Yeah, way too close. Ah, they're ripping the base apart. Get off my base. Ah, false sense of confidence there. Since saw they were making progress, but wasn't enough. Yeah, it's Shizuna or Shizuki or whatever. Cupcake Girl or something. Okay. Alright, we gotta get somebody with lightweight capacity out there much faster. As much as I don't want to drop Dragon off here, I'm thinking Mummy might be a little faster. You know, what's she got? She's only 288. You know what? She's one of the other squid girls that kind of has some capacity, so we'll try that. As much as I want to bring Navy in, I don't think she's going to help that much. Alright, we'll try at least with that change. Yeah, see, I still can't even get her out there before he reaches the final point anyway. Punch. Like, take out one of those small fries or something to get her some AP built up here. Oh, she's already done. Yeah, see, that didn't help. I'm trying to just get a net in there. Secondary time in there, but come on, get there. Man, there's so many shield guys right there. Some knockback. There we go. There we go. Range. Before his head too heavy here. Oh, nope. Yeah, there we go. Once that dragon's out there. Push back, please. Off the base. Oh, we're going to only survive this by a thread, even if we get rid of this crew. Nope. Nope. Not happening. Nope. There it goes. Nope. In. Gone. Shield guys are tough. Can I use them? I can, but the computer gets an advantage because they have the quantity of them. And then when you have the quantity of them all activating at the same time, the player is still limited by the action points, so we can bring one out, he'll run up there and die, and then we wait and bring another one out, and then he'll die. So I have found that the scrub level units just are not effective I'll show you the health points on these guys. And actually, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm bringing Navy in over Annette. She's not as expensive, but need to hold the line better. And if anything, I'm gonna bring Mummy in over Rita for the moment, even if we lose the knockback. So the shield guys, it's just wild. I don't know how these guys are supposed to be useful after the first couple levels, and there's some of them can't even be used to get this far in the game. So it's like, why would you ever use them? They need to come up with some like challenges to incentivize using weaker units. So this is the original, or like the lowest level one. Even at level 46, he's got 2,000 health. I mean, he's gonna get sneezed on and die. They're using this one, which only costs us 100 AP, but he's gonna die. He's got 8,000, so he's like 4 times stronger than the other. And the other one's the gorilla one. He's only 39, but same problem. Even if we were to get this guy upgraded here, I want to see something. Because that is a strategy I used on this one a long time ago, is to run like one of the cheapest durability guys out there immediately to slow down. You know what? Makes me wonder if I should revisit that strategy here. That's not increasing his health all that much. Number 1 chickens. Probably don't have a monkey thief, do we? We don't. Okay. You know what? Just for kicks, we'll bring this guy out here. Just is this such a random strategy? This is the only time I ever think I had to use this. Was when you're fighting the hairbuster here. Throw him out there before you even have an upgrade.
Okay.
Start pushing. See, that keeps him locked in place. So I guess I still have to go back to that strategy. And that thing doesn't move up any further. Oh, no, he does a little bit. Maybe I just don't wait. See the second one just died immediately. All right, so let's keep Mummy alive. Let's get Nova in there. Mummy's gonna get pushed. It slows down the torture, but does not. Well, at least I think I played this one wrong anyway. I don't think Navy's the solution here. Just poisoning them, but not helping much. They just have so many shield guys. Yeah, that firestorm from the Dragon is super brutal. Yeah, it still needs some knockback in there. Yep, I got your warning. I know we're about to die. Alright, so I'm going to grab the cheapest. They're soft-shelled, yeah. Agreed. Alright, let me find the cheapest unit I have. It's probably like Utan or Hayao Kotaro here. Or, you know, she's still 136. That's still kind of pricey. The Hairbuster closes in so quick. 63, 72, Utan's 54. Commander's too expensive. Yeah, we need something order of like 50 or less, which is usually the scrubs. Even these guys are too pricey for that. Not the fat ones. So here we go. This most generic dude is 26. So 102 for him, 31. So this shield guy is the cheapest shield guy we could field, I think. Let's see if we can boost his health with any of this. He's going to use up another chicken, and we don't have a monkey thief. Needs dumplings and monkey thieves, so... Oh, that was the armor one, so let's see here. Alright, he's as good as it's going to get with 3,500. Let's get rid of Navy, get Rita back in there. Alright, that's mostly the usual team with a couple exceptions. Okay. Of course, the reflex is just to maximize AP here, but... Yeah, so go put up your shield once you get out there, guy. Come on, mommy, get out there. Alright, then Rita for knockback and hopefully keep him off the base, but if you can knock out of that nonsense... Alright, Tank Buster, go. Go, go, go. Another Tank Buster. Morgan and the Mummy. More knockback first. This guy work with what I can afford here. See, that Firestorm is at least missing the base now. Alright, now we gotta get these guys in there. They're creeping up on the base. Go, Tarma. Alright, Marco, helping the knockback. Go up here. Oh, cut through. There's some knockback here, people. Golden Drachny has such a slow spawn or a slow attack gun. Alright, now we've hit an equilibrium point. Okay, now we got a shot here. Now I get some more Tarmas extra. Keep them off the base. Come on, Golden Dragon. You want Golden Dragon? Alright, have some missiles. Now we're just gonna wait. We wait. We wait some more. We wait more. There we go. There we go. Fire everything! There we go. Yeah, we still have a bunch of stuff alive out there, too. Still only got a B, but that's okay. We'll wait till we level up some more. Come back for that. Okay, so the table talk on a successful run against a challenging one. The only key difference was using that strategy, which I haven't found any other reason to use since. Rush a guy across the field as far as you can get him to keep Hairbuster Ribberts in place, then fire everything to get up to that front line, and then it's kind of business as usual. Mostly soaked that up with Nova, Rita, Tarma, Marco, and then everything else is just kind of the usual stuff. So Shield guy won it for me. Yeah, I mean, I'll give you credit for bringing that up. So I just trying to go back to normal playstyle, and then some of these don't work with normal playstyle, admittedly. So clearly we are still a long way from level 50. Okay, so that's just going to leave Alaska. So I'd say that's productive, at least to live up to the title. Say we got level 15 done, plus the boss of 14. So that's fantastic. So we can at least get one more supporter wrapped up here. That just leaves Scotia on the Alaska stuff. I honestly kind of feel like at least with how I play, the supporters are like an extra. I mean, I don't know if their attack or their health buffs are making a difference at times, or because I use Dragon Up with the missiles, but for me to like constantly use a buff from any of these, like his fireballs doesn't seem all that fantastic. Maybe if anything, blocking the attack or constantly rolling out the buffs might work. It's just hard to know how much of an impact it has because it's just such a behind-the-scenes stat thing. Here's 800. Like to see it. Oh! Was not expecting that. Guess who's getting featured on the attack button? That's right, it's Dragunov. We are immediately switching that. We've had all these other random ones I've never cared about. I mean, of interest, maybe Hayakataro, the classic guy, you know, and I've changed up a couple others just because. But, nope, Dragunov, there we go. Full feature Dragunov. Okay, so maybe you can take an attempt here. You know what? We also detour real quick, so just to reiterate. So with the update, we got this special block, and this is what gave us both the summer and the Christmas stories, which we've still only taken on the first out of 4, because these have been difficult. So yes, to go back to the concept that if they add more content, the grind will continue, because can expect that, you know, if they add new content, players are going to be far enough along that they're going to have higher level stuff, so therefore they got to make the new content challenging. So yeah, that's not something to look forward to on a downside of like, okay, if I want to finish this game, great. Oh, this is interesting. I never noticed that their bars were different here. So you got bronze and silver. We've got some of them locked out. I don't know why the frames are different on some of these. I mean, clearly we've got Marco here at Platinum, so that's kind of interesting that I never noticed that they did different frames on these. Alright, so we've only got 2 Chapter 10s. We got this one, and then I think the Independent Army. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Yes, we have not done this one yet. So he's at a level 41. Now, we did struggle with this one on normal, but we're going to try this with, like, our quasi-usual... Well, so we're back to Peregrine Falcons here. I don't remember if Midori's were kind of like the save of the day here. These 3 have been our anchors on Peregrine Falcon side. Part of me wants to bust out a Leona here to help with doing some damage cuts. I don't know which Midori is better. We got some upgrading to do 49s here. Stand by while we do the oft meticulous task of number running. Yeah, she is not strong. Okay, we haven't leveled her up in a while. Alright, she's fine. 49, 49, 48. She's got some health. 220. Yeah, we definitely had to keep pushing her out in the front of the field. I don't know if we used Tarma when we got stuck here last time. May not have realized her, may not have unlocked him yet. Didn't really leverage the strat. Yeah, you know what? We didn't really start leveraging Tarma until Ultimate, and probably didn't get Ultimate until after finishing story mode, so it was kind of like a catch-22, just lack of knowledge there. The Gigants have been hit or miss. So this is the recovery one with less health. This is the higher one with no recovery. Oh, this one's got stun. I didn't miss that. Yeah, so maybe there's a reason to have him out there after all. Okay, here we go. Chapter 10 for Peregrine Falcons, aka regular army, according to the story aspect of it. Of course, Morden moves in pretty quick here, so... See, Leona used to just fall over. He kind of got a similar strategy here of you gotta let the base take a couple hits.
Okay.
He's gonna sit there and wail on it.
Okay. Okay.
How dare you? Oh, got a knockback out of that? Why did I lead with Midori? That's not necessarily a great idea. Get up there, Tarma. Yeah, she bailed pretty quick. That was not a good start. Karma's done already? See, we got problems now. Oh, yeah. Oh, and there's a Jupiter King. I don't remember that being in the normal difficulty. Good times. Okay. So, may have to save the money to not spend on Leona and go straight for Tarma. Oh, we don't have Nova now. May have to bring Rita out for knockback. Or I'm gonna have to go back in the archive and figure out what we used the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, don't spend on Leona and Midori.
Okay.
Okay, Tarma can survive a little bit. Let's go for Tarma. We're gonna need to go for probably Theo next. Oh, you guys stunned. That's a good time. Marco may have some knockback here if we get to him. Okay, we pushed him back a little bit. Gotta keep going though. We lose Tarma. I think we lost Tarma. Let's get another one. Let's get another Theo. Yeah, because Theo's doing okay. Let's get another Marco. Problem is, these guys that fly over and hit the base and keep shifting damage at it. Then let's do a little of this. Let's get some Rumi in there to help keep them alive. Lighten Theo. Start over. Karma. Be more Lighten Theo. More Rumi. More Marco and Karma. Upgrading. Marco. Theo gets stunned up there. The fact that what's-his-name's going down so quick makes me wonder if he's got a vulnerability to something reason on the weapon side. Okay. We're at least keeping him way off the base. That helps. Let's get some upgrades while they're way over there. Get the Augenstern in there. Start over. Yeah, they're advancing now. That's good. Let's get an upgrade. Let's get more Marco. I hope they're not going to start blowing through all this here. Trying to keep the money off the cheap stuff that's going to die easily. We've not even brought these guys in yet. Let's get them in there. Hopefully get some stuns off this good guy. Do that. Let's get upgraded. Oh yeah, the weaker one just went down like a sack of potatoes. Yeah, that Theo's been doing pretty well, though. Oh, they got Jupiter King in. That's... So I'm not even getting all units in. We're still taking a beating. There's still little ships flying overhead and not helping. Okay, we're maxed out. Have a fireball. Let's get the Augenstern in there. Let's get the mech. You know, I gotta start with that mech. Now we got everything. Now we got the AP. Now we just gotta keep doing heavy stuff first. Then we can be throwing more at it. Now we got some stuff in there. Oh, they're getting to our base way too quick here. Come on. Come on. Throw a fireball. I guess it's panic mode now. Those ships are getting way too close to the base. Finish those ships. I guess that's why Midori's in there. Ugh! Come on. Come on. Need more damage output. It's so close. Alright, let me start over here. Big stuff, durable stuff first. Magic Pixel, put the damage output on Morden, please. Oh, ours went first. What got us? Was it just from those ships? Yuck. Dang it, Morden. Okay, so it was a close strategy, but it doesn't work well in the long game.
Okay.
Oh, I need Rita in here, that's what I need. stun doesn't help. Okay, let's get the final upgrade here. Restart, heavy stuff in. Marco, Theo. Theo again. Theo again. Marco, Karma again. Got the lead, but I'm still concerned about the ships getting overhead. So Augenstern, well, let's do a Fireball, then an Augenstern, and then we're gone. Some extra stuff in there, start over. Gotta get up, get the lead on him and keep the pressure on him. Ah, don't spend money on that. The majority, at least, even being weak, might be helping with the ships, I can't tell, but prioritize the stuff that's going to stay alive, which I did not do quite so much last time. So I can throw a Gigant in there if it's going to survive, but you got to do the one that's going to survive first. Die, Morton. Marco's got to be a nuisance at this point. Oh, the multiple fields went down at the same time here. Okay, kind of cooking with gas. There we go. Okay, medics on the chair should have this, hopefully. Yeah, having multiple Augensterns is a good sign since it's been built out of tinfoil. There we go. That was one. 1 out of 2. Can't you destroy the ships? Looks like they can't be hit. Yeah, it's basically I haven't been watching. But I'm guessing I can't. If there aren't missiles going up to hit those, then I don't know what. Because I don't have axe. When we're in story mode, let's say, for example, if the Iron Vermilion, sometimes you see missiles go up like this, and if those projectiles aren't going that way, then no. So I'm not sure what the solution is without looking at some other units to see if there's some better anti-air capacity. So there we go. We are completely done with Peregrines on hard difficulty. We are done with Rebels on hard difficulty. Oh, that actually switched him to silver now. Hold on, what's going on here? That's weird. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that has to do with the level, or maybe the ranking you get. It's kind of weird. Can't figure out why hers is bronze and why these are bronze. A rank. A rank. So there's a bronze, but those are only A ranks. S rank. Okay. So they may only be giving us a bronze or a silver because we haven't done those bronzes for less. Okay, so that's an indication of how far we are. So in her case, S, and then okay, there goes that theory. So I don't know what that's all about. This is a silver. A. Yeah, that theory is torched. Okay, I don't know what that's all about. Alright, so Ptolemaic also finished on hard difficulty. Space also finished on hard difficulty. That just leaves independent. Let's see what our crew looks like here. Nope, don't do that. Do that. Oh yes, the whack-a-mole. At least there's only one of him, and he's actually the boss. Man, you know, when we've had to fight with multiple, so these guys, it's been ridiculous. So this team kind of worked a little bit, I think. So there was something that just randomly torched the ability or the AP last time, and I still haven't figured out if it was a Gallia or maybe Christmas a Munson here, or Hathol. But yeah, something completely turned the strategy around. So we'll try this again. Alright, she's at 49, 49. Okay, so we'll stick with this crew here and see if we can knock this clown out of here. So if we get this done, this will be productive. We'll finish another story mode and have got 15 done. So, not a bad round for an evening.
Mission start.
Alright, see how quick he moves in here.
Okay. Okay.
At least it's not the Space Dolphins.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, hey, get off my porch. He actually ran past... Oh, she ran past him, or maybe that's her attack. Alright, I don't know what everybody's doing. We're just going to throw everything in here. Well, we're touching the base. Or you didn't. Oh, I got some sand marines on us. Oh, what am I doing? Let's get the big stuff in here. Let's go. And up there. Let's get the other goblin up there if I can. Block them from attacking. I don't know where that firestorm's coming from. Knockback. Oh, there we go. Definitely not leveraging enough white baby and fortress stuff here. Gotta get the goat ship in there. Level up. Come on, come on, come on. There, goat ship. Mummy. Start over. Start with the expensive stuff. They got turtles. Oh, they're still cutting this moon. Not working. Not working at all. I'm just like randomly throwing stuff in because I don't think I've got this at all. Yeah, this is not going well there. Yeah. Not effective ordering of units. I was gonna say I was gonna try Damien, but I'm like, no, that he's Ptolemaic, so I don't have access to Damien. Let's mix that up. Eldorado maybe over her because he's got knockback. Let's do that. I think does she still have knockback? She does not. She is stunned. Her normal one's got knockback. Let's maybe try her there. That way we get some better, lighter units out there. And then if I remember, now I don't know what she does for us. I need more range or something. I could always try bringing Irene back out here. Let's do that for the moment. So, they're both 304, huh? Let's do this. The goblin, yeah, not a favorite, but it's got HP and offense capacity. It's the reason he's in there. All right, I don't know what else I have for large units to hold the fort, so I just gotta organize these a little better, I think, or maybe not wait too long. So maybe if I get Mummy out there a little sooner instead of going for it that long. Let's go for 4. Throw a Mummy out there, slow him down a little bit. Get some knockback going from here. Then maybe do some upgrading. Get Irene in there. Then maybe Goblin. Yeah, so we're bringing the big stuff in. Let's get... Something's pushing us back to the base. Let's get the bigger goblin. Is that the Sand Marine doing the dropping on us? That's a lot of damage to our base and a lot of turtles there. Maybe I gotta get the ghost ship in. Yeah, that strategy less effective than the prior one. Randomness worked even better. Yikes. That's a lot of turtles and sand marines. That's a lot of heavy stuff. Who's got knockback other than El Dorado? I don't know. What about Christmas Dolma? He's got evasion. What about stun? Anybody got stun? She's got stun. What about the bug? What did this do for us? The bug had stun, but that's how much? 425. Bring the bug in back over this one. Not sold on Irene either. I'll try it. I would like to get this one done, but you know, the final ones are known to be more difficult, so we'll see.
Okay.
Now, maybe it wasn't an advantage to wait longer, because he started attacking us right once I sent somebody out there.
Okay.
I think it was 6 maybe. Or her. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for these other lightweight surgery. Let's go bigger goblin stuff first. Let me get the bug out there. So stun. Goblin. White Baby's still alive, so maybe she can start stacking those robots up for us. We're keeping them back there now. Hopefully that's helping. Let's block their attack here, and then restart Mummy. Oh no, they've kind of cut through everything. And we're dead. Right. Went from, okay, this is going well, to not going well at all in about 5 seconds. Okay, so it started out better, it didn't end better. Somehow they ripped through when I was not paying attention, as I'm always not doing. Alright.
Okay.
So I probably on the second round should have gone Ghost Ship or something if I had the AP instead of going lightweights. I went 5 that time. I don't know if the bug did anything for us. Yeah, that goblin was down too, so let's upgrade. Another mummy. Got Eldorado gone? I think Eldorado's gone. Put the ship in there. Alright, ghost ship. Show us what you can do. Oh, she rushed us. I didn't have the knockback going last time either. Let's see, this one in there. Need some firepower here. And a ghost ship. The ghost ship can soak up the damage. No, it can't. Whoa. Wait a minute. My base was just there a second ago. Oh. I thought it was doing it, and then suddenly that was gone along with all the other units. Not sure what coordination or combination we need here. So I didn't get as many AP, but we did do a little better. Alright, going 6. Let's go there, there. Knockback this time. Yeah. Bug. the knockback going. Get another goblin if I can afford to. I think I need some of those more stuff. Yeah, the bug's going already too. That vampire chick, problems. Alright, now's the time I want the ghost ship, but I think they're going to cut everything else out by the time I can really net the defense. Yeah, Damien's a problem. Yeah, and there goes the base. Too late. Let me bring a Galia back in. I don't know what she did for us, but can't hurt to try at this point. Let's see what her abilities were again. Having 2 goblins doesn't seem all that effective either. Caterpillar's not doing a whole lot for us. Do we have anybody with better stun? No, I don't even have her abilities all the way up either. Critical rates become 50%. Critical damage by 146. That could have been it. Attack power and an assist. Man, that could be advantageous. How much health does she have? 23,000. Okay, so I have to go looking for some monkeys here. This guy's been too expensive. Haven't been able to roll him out. Jin is not as strong as Mummy, but don't know what else to do here unless I go Alma and rush down, but she's got evasion, but still expensive. You know what? Let's put her in over this one. No, let's put her in there and then bring... Where's the other goblin at? This one. There we go. There's our rushdown team, support team. Yeah, the only 2 miscellaneous things to do here would be go Monkey Thieves and maybe those supporter shields or something. And I don't have much else I have on the objective list tonight.
Okay.
I need to get the cash flow going. I'm gonna bring one of her out before I roll this over here. Going downhill fast, I think. Yep, and we're done. Okay, so about the second wave is when they've already broken through and crushed everything. So maybe if I start going on the ghost ship after the first round, need a stronger defense with Iron Fortress and White Baby in there.
Okay.
And I also had a turbo the whole time just to see how this is going to play out. Okay, so we only got through them. I think the Mummy's still getting wrecked out on the ground. Yeah, and I'm not gaining AP fast enough here to get anybody else alive. Come on, get in there. Look, he's falling over dead. Yeah, it's like I'm sitting here waiting to get anybody in because the AP is just falling. Yeah, Galia just got cut down back there. Oh, it's just not working. I'll give it one more try, but I think that's kind of stall for now.
Mission start. Okay.
You know what? We did better when we're at 5 here. Let's see if this works any better. Those orbs, I think those are stunning or what? Oh, yeah, flame fire goes down. That girl with the scythe is just ripping us apart, and having Damien with a stun isn't helping either. Alright. Scratch that. Save that for another day. It's gonna get a little repetitive. So let me go look for some monkeys and maybe some shields, and then I can maybe come back to that if we get what's her name upgraded, but I don't know if she's the missing component there. 500 is gonna put us at 1400. We're gonna be a little bit short there. Ah, we're short by 10. Go figure. Monkeys. Where are monkeys at? Who's got the monkeys? Should be good on holy waters now. Dumplings were still missing. Great supply. Fish were missing. There's a monkey. So the only things that have opened up to us are another story, which not all that exciting, really. And we'll do this one. Also see if we can trigger a lower level boss here. Oh, we gotta fix this, because, oops. I meant to fix it. Hit the wrong button. I need our Clark Dragunov combo with,
Okay.
change it up here.
Okay.
Yeah, we only got 3 POWs.
Thank you.
And no monkeys. What a shock. Oh, we'll take a boss right now. Get some monkeys for free. Let's make sure we fix the team this time. Dragunov and Clark and Leona. Ah, yes. The pink Himalayan rock salt.
Okay.
What's your hurry there, guy? It barely had to even bring in the second row there, Tarma and Marco.
Thank you.
Almost 2 rounds of them. Oh, and some dumplings. Or a dumpling. Cool. Come on, let's get this one finished. Oh, Yakutara's gonna be close after that. They're imbalanced. Survey says... No, that wasn't even enough to finish them. So 3 of them netted about, what, 60? 20 apiece? You know, 4 more in them. Ugh. Alright, let's look for a Galio over here. See if the monkey count gets her second ability. Where is she? Past her. I don't think she's on favorites. So this thing's still got 3 more to go, so that's at least 7. And Turtle's not finished, Mira's not finished, but they're Ptolemaic. Oh, sorry. There she is. How many monkeys we get? 4 monkeys. That's a good time. Alright, cool. That actually, the one dumpling we got, we'll go for her. And then, I think if we've got the bird's nest, we're okay here. There we go. So that's going to increase the HP as well, so let's actually see what that does for us. So, number of special attacks, strength and all attack power. Alright, that's fantastic. So she's still in at 32. Worth a shot one more time, but I need somebody else in there. Alright, we don't have anybody with stun right now, so let's switch the other one out. So, oh, she's already in there. Okay. Who's got stun? Other than the bug. Anybody else is stun? Mummy Dog got stun. Mummy Dog actually has stun. It's gonna die. That one's got stun for a lot cheaper. Not a lot of HP though. It's cost 85. Get a cheap stun unit. It doesn't mean monkeys might be okay. That means a chicken though. We're out of chickens. We don't have the health boosting one yet till you get to level 2. Just for kicks, we'll put it in here. Can't be worse than Alma. Wait, how much health is it? 10,000? So let's die. 15,000. Alright, we'll see what happens. If anything, we still lead with Mummy and then have that maybe do support if it can stun afterwards. Need some cheap, massive stun capacity.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Now throw it out there. No, things died. Yeah, whatever it is died. Come on, get out there, guys. Get all that. Everybody dead. Bye-bye, base. Stun idea not working. Also, still didn't go for the heavy stuff quick enough either.
Mission start. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Way too soon. Alright, now I'm going for this thing. Maybe too late. Likely too late. Man, that firestorm, those sand marines, just hailstorm on the base. You gotta be out there before, or gotta be done with the boss before they're even out there. That didn't work any better at all. Now, granted, again, had a poor AP start on that one.
Okay.
I don't know, much controller.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
ghost ships out there way sooner to keep them from tagging the base on the hailstorm thing. Yes, right now they're not clipping the base. Gotta keep them all the way back there. Come on, get up in there. Yeah, now it's hitting the base. That's what it is. See, we need the equivalent of biker Tarma for this group. The ground is on fire. Alright, so I see what's going on here. We gotta keep them pushed all the way back there. You know what? We're also gonna try something else here. They're using the double fire mechanic. We never use this one. This thing's not helping. He has a durability, but he doesn't prevent knockback. This has got knockback and he can evade. Knockback, durability, attack, which is more of a support thing. He's got he's resist stun, he can evade, and he's durability. We need some more stat modifier stuff here. What does she do? Stun capacity from her. We haven't had her in there. Keep me worse than the bug. Okay, we have anybody who's the Tarma equivalent. I think we need the sandbag thing. Who's got sandbag option here? So she's also got stun and evasion. Lots of stuns there. She's got sandbag. 54. No skills yet, though. What's her cost? 400. Never used her, so... worth a try. We got monkeys. No, we got monkeys and chickens and dumplings. So what does this do for us? Attack power, and she's got recovery. Ceiling, and number of special attacks, so... obviously we don't have those two yet, but... I mean, he's probably a better choice than his lower counterpart, but we're not getting him out there in time, so let's try this. So definitely a different strategy at this point, because we used the medic or the revive for so long, trying to maximize from a unit standpoint. Let's get everybody out there and fire twice. That thing fired up really quick. No, it was a turbo, this one. Alright, let's do that. Oh, and we're getting wrecked. Not having enough. See, that's why I can't survive without the medic. Need amount of units and durability units, no less. That did nothing for us. Alright, so at least if anything, gotta go back to switching that out. Oh, you know what? What does she do again? Can't sortie for 7 seconds. Okay. That's a lengthy amount of time. I have to use that quicker. Except there's a long wind-up time. Alright, let's use that. Still ripping Mummy apart and others. Oh, that's right. Need to go for the ghost ship because they're already clipping the base. And they've already got all of our units, and we're pretty much dead. Okay, I'm out of ideas. I guess we'll keep it to a short one tonight. Alright, so Gallia didn't do a whole lot for it. Well, I actually didn't even get a Gallia in there, so can't even stay alive long enough. Alright, so yeah, we got some world mode progress, got a little story mode progress, Call to Arms progress, no ultimates tonight. Probably do that maybe on Friday or something. Okie dokie. Alright, anybody else hanging out in the shadows? Not likely. But... okay, so that'll do it for tonight. So we are back on our regular schedule tomorrow, which is Monday. So we'll be doing some Metal Slug Tactics tomorrow, likely some Tomb Raider, and then Warriors Orochi and Turtles. More grinding on Turtles at this point, and we'll see what happens for Friday. So I appreciate that we had Call to Stealth checking in, hanging out with us for a bit. Actually had some award-winning strategy advice on that one. We used the shield guy to our advantage. But also, just a side note, I didn't mention off the top of the show, still waiting to hear what's going on with the subtitles on Amazon Prime for Aladdin 3477. Hopefully that gets resolved soon, because I know that seems to be the one platform a lot of people want to check out the movie on. But I don't know if Matt's got anything streaming tonight. If not, I'll just keep an eye on the socials. But in the meantime, that is it. So hope your work week starts well. Have a fantastic one, and we shall see you soon.